everyone, and welcome. It's Shanna. So glad you could hop on tonight. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm gonna hop on over to the comments. And tonight we are going to be working with some Spellbinders new product. So that's what I'm planning to show you today. So I just wanted to say hello. We had our first Christmas celebration this afternoon, and we got some presents. So I think before I show you what I am going to work with tonight, I'll show you a couple of crafty presents. Great glow, thank you. You hear me fine? So I'm going to show you a couple of crafty presents that I got today. So one of the things, oh, thanks, Blossom. One of the things I got was this Glassboard Studio ruler magnet. And I just got the 6-inch one, and it works with your glass board. And they had them on sale. And my daughter was asking me what I would like to have for Christmas, and this was one of the things I'd like to have. So this thing, the magnet is incredibly powerful. It's just really, so if you're needing something to hold your card down, if you're wanting, to hold your card base and you need something heavy duty, this is it. In fact, I had some dies laying on a piece of paper. I'm going to just do it here real quick and just show you. I just had some dies laying on a piece of paper, and I went to lift them up, and they automatically just shifted over there and hooked on there. I mean, it is a heavy duty die. So that is one of the crafty things that I got for Christmas. This little 6-inch pink ruler with the magnet on it. So I'll just set that aside. And then I'm going to show you another thing real quick that I got. And I had asked for this. Spellbinders had sent me some waxing materials, and I did not, up to this point, did not have the kit. So my daughter, who likes to feed my crafty obsessions, had got this for me. And so this is the sealed wax starter kit by Spellbinders, and it's just packaged really beautifully. This just slides in and out. It's got a little pull handle on there. And then you get, I guess, like a silicone mat that you would lay out, and then you get, your warming. I haven't even pulled this out or even looked at it or anything. You get your little warming station where you would set your little thing on, and it's just beautiful. Look at the wood. I mean, it's just completely beautiful. It's got one of those little things in it that helps keep it dry for packaging. That's what that was. But anyway, you just set that on there, and then you get a starter stamp here, and this just says for you, and it's got like a little leafy pattern on there. I have a couple of them because Spellbinders had sent them to me as part of the affiliate program, but I wasn't able to work with them because I didn't have the rest of the kit. So I went ahead and when she asked me, this is one of the things that I sent to her to get. So very fun. Not that you need another thing to buy. Yeah, I didn't think I needed it, but I thought, they're sending me stuff and I want to work with it. So I'm going to get it and just add to, I guess my little crafty stash of what I can do. So I just wanted to show you those two things really quick. Hey, Dawn, welcome. Just say hello to everyone. Glow's here, Pam's here, Blossom was here, Jay's here. Don't want to miss anybody. Pam, yeah, I think I said Pam. I think I've called the roll. If I've missed anyone, I've not aimed to miss everyone, but I'm just glad that you're all here. Jay said one of his friends bought him some cat-themed wax sills. Yeah, you're going to need to get it for sure. Hey, hello, Colleen. Welcome. And one of the things that Jay said, I think Elizabeth ECR is going to go live a little bit quicker. Jana had talked to her, and I think Jana said that she is going to go live a little bit quicker. And I went ahead and set my redirect up to her so that when we get done, you guys can just travel right on over to her channel. But I thought I'd show you these two fun things that I got crafty wise, and just show you those, and then we'll get started. So what I'm doing tonight is I've got some new product here from Spellbinders, and I have not yet made my craft roulette card. And for those of you who watch the show and have made your cards, you know that we need a drinking vessel. And it needs to be a holiday card. The colors are kind of a tree color, the drinking vessel, and then something from your floor. I've got all those things here, but it worked out perfectly because now you can pay me to make sills for you. I love sills, but I don't have the stuff for making them. That's funny. Anyway, that's what Blossom said. So I have got this new set from Spellbinders, and I don't have the packaging for it. They did not send me the packaging for this. They just sent it in the I don't know, they give me just a little plastic envelope that it comes in. And it has the number on it, S5668. And so I just put it on one of my magnetic sheets, and this creates a great cocktail. You've got like a highball type glass that's very decorative, and then you've got this is your drink inserts, and then a lot of decorative element pieces that are just fantastic. So we're going to have a holiday card. It's going to be Valentine's, and we're going to have a drinking vessel, and it's going to be this highball glass that we're going to use. And then we've got ice cubes, we've got hearts. You've got your, this is like a toothpick or, what you'd stick your olives or limes or lemons or whatever on. And then you've got your little swizzle stick here that has a heart on it. And you've got a heart that you can layer. You've got an arrow that you can run through one of your strawberries. You've got some chocolate for your strawberry toppings. And you've got the greenery for the strawberries. You've got some little floaters for your drink, some little banners or dangly things. And this is like a different swizzle stick that's got some heart cutouts. So this is a super cute set. We're going to work with it. I've also got the embossing folder for December, which we'll use on our card, and it's called Heart Swag. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get it. Let me, I'm going to actually use a black piece of cardstock. So let me put that in there and see if that helps. I think that might help you to see it a little bit better. So that is the embossing folder that we're going to use. And it is called Heart Swag, and it's super cute. So we'll use that. And then I have a couple other products. I'm not sure we're going to use this. I do have my, and I think it might have shut itself off because I haven't used it. I do have my glimmer sitting over here, and I'm heating it up. We've got this, it's called My Heart Beats for You. And this is a better press plate, but it also hot foils beautifully. Now I did not press it, but I did glimmer it, and I'll show you just an example of it in case we don't get to it on the live. But it has this panel that you can better press, and maybe we'll better press it if we have time because I did glimmer it. And it has two sentiments, and the sentiments are My Love Grows and then Sending Love. I use the Sending Love and the heart to do a little demonstration of it. So I'll just bring that in and show you what I did because I just wanted to play around with it. Wasn't sure if we'd have time or whatever. But I took just this red cardstock, and I used the black glimmer for it and just glimmered it. It glimmered beautifully. And then I took some black cardstock and I used the silver glimmer and did the Sending Love. And then I used the coordinating die to cut it out and then just layer it up. Now this is kind of an interesting design around here. In fact, when I first glimmered it, I thought I messed it up. And then I looked at it and I thought, no, I didn't. It's just a really interesting pattern. It's not real symmetrical or whatever. It's just very, very interesting. So I'm trying to hold it up there so you can see it. But that came out nicely, and that would be a nice card for Valentine's Day. So I don't know if we'll circle back with that because I think we're going to take some time on this glass here. But another thing I have that we're going to use, and I'm just jumping right in. Hey, Jim, welcome. Glad you're here. Blossom, who we call him Papa Smurf. Anyway. So glad that everyone's here. We are also going to use this Valentine Happy Hour sentiments. This will go perfectly with our cocktail glass, and we'll be able to add. You've got click, sip, and clink, sip, and smile. Sorry. Cheers to you. Toasting to love, laughter, and happily ever after. That would be perfect for a wedding card. Oh, Jay, is she calling you Papa Smurf? Okay. And then we have cheers to us on Valentine's Day. I think we'll use that. And then sending a toast to a love-filled day. So that'll be fun. I've got my glimmer machine going here, and I think we'll just start off with getting this laid down on there because we're going to need time for that. So we'll get it going. And it is hot already. And get this. My phone, I didn't put it in Do Not Disturb, and it's making all kinds of noise. So I've got just the, this is a better press plate again, but I'm going to foil it tonight. So I'm just going to lay it down here on my glimmer machine. And I've got some white cardstock. And I think I'm just going to use this black here, but I've got some white cardstock here that's real nice. And here is the remnants of it. And obviously you could do something with that. That is from this particular card here. And you could obviously do something with that, but I didn't. I just laid it aside there. So I've got this, and I'm just going to cut some of this, and we'll get it laid down and get it going. What did I do with my scissors? I've got, did you guys see them laying around here? I'll grab some other ones. I had my blue scissors out, but I don't know what I did with them. Okay, so I'm just going to bring in these, and we're just going to cut a piece off here, and they're a little bit sticky. I need to clean them. And we'll lay this down on here and get this thing going. So I'm just going to lay it like that. We'll lay our paper on there, try to get it evened up. And it's good and ready. So I'm just going to turn it on. And I did that backwards. I'm going to do it like that, I think. And we'll do the timer, and then we'll come back in and run it through and get it ready. And then we'll start die cutting our glass and everything. So Elizabeth, is she here? Yes, I've got you set up to redirect. And Jana said that she thought you were going to go a little bit earlier. So I'm not sure what time you'll go. I'll probably wrap up close to 9, just depending on where we get with our card. But I am set up to redirect to you. I don't know if you got the message. I did send you a message, but I wasn't sure if you saw it or not. I sent you a messenger message to let you know that I would redirect. So I'm glad you were able to make it. So is everybody having a great holiday? I mean, we're just right there, just 3 days away. And like I said, we started celebrating. Oh, whose channel? To ECR's channel. We're going to redirect to hers because I think she's going to start a little bit early. Jana is not feeling well, and she had messaged me and said she's just not feeling well. And so she messaged ECR and told her that she wasn't feeling well and that if she wanted to, maybe get started a little bit early. So yeah, Jay, I thought you still sounded a little bit nasally. So I'm glad you're feeling better, but I did think that you didn't sound completely like yourself. So yep, just got your message, was filming your Pink and Main video. So everything on me. I needed to put mine on mute. I didn't mute. And so I've got some noise coming in on my phone that I can hear, but anyway, we'll do this. We're going to probably need that again. Let's see how this turned out. And you can see that I did my Shine Bright on here and made a mess out of it. So that's just how it goes. If you craft a lot, you're no longer feeling like crud. That is so good to hear. There's a lot of people with that crud going around. I'm telling you what. Okay. It did pretty well. We got a little bit of overfoiling, but I'm not worried about that because we can work with that. I'm going to get this off here. I don't know where my little tool is. Get that picked up so I don't burn my hands. And we'll just get this laid aside. I'll leave it over there. If we want to use it again, we can. I'm pulling some of my dies off. We'll put my dies back in here. So what I will do is, what I like to do with the overfoiling is just take a little bit of washi tape, lay it down there, and just pick it up. And you can see it just picks up anything that doesn't belong. And so I'm just cleaning it up nice and neat with that. And the washi tape will work just fine for that. And it generally doesn't mess up the anything that it's not supposed to. It'll just pull off anything that's like in between your A, or something that's in between your letters that maybe doesn't necessarily go there. And you can just do that and pick it up and make it nice and neat. So now it looks really good and I'm really pleased with it. So I can just take this die. Yeah, I love the ones that do all of the dies at once. Your coworker was tired of you being home, but not better, and got like 4 people sick. Ugh, I don't like to, I would rather you stay at home and take care of yourself than, get everybody sick at work, because then you lose even more productivity. I'm not sure I've shared this with you guys. I think you guys know I was a senior VP of a bank for many years, but I oversaw the HR department, and I also was in charge of all the branches, and it was during COVID too. And man, I'll tell you what, managing a big, huge team like that with COVID and all the things that you had to do with COVID, it was crazy. And just trying to keep everybody healthy and well, and the bank ran the whole time. I remember when we were going to work and a lot of people were shut down, we went to work every single day when nobody was going to work. And it was really something, but trying to manage all that time off and everything was really a challenge, and just keep everybody well. We actually split our people into two shifts, and we paid them when they didn't work. Um, we would we just had two groups of workers, and that way if one group got sick, we had another group that was healthy, and we would pay everybody even if they were at home. But it was crazy, and so I kind of relate to not going to work when you're sick, because it just makes others sick. But anyway, so that was kind of like I don't know, maybe the last year or couple years of my work, and then I decided that it was time to retire, and that was good timing. It was kind of a burnout, trying to manage all that. You really kind of got burnt out because there was just so much involved with it. But anyway, that is a whole nother story. Yeah, your banks did drive through. We did drive through a lot. And it was amazing what we could get done through the drive-through, and how adaptable we became. It actually kind of changed business. Well, obviously, you all know that it has changed a lot of business just through that experience. We actually split up. We moved the executive team members all over the place just so we weren't all working in the same place, because we needed to keep team members well so that we could keep the bank running. But it's really an interesting time. So anyway, that's probably more than what you needed to hear. But anywho, so I've got all these sentiments ready to go, and those are good. I'm just going to leave that over there, and let's just get to working on this. I think we can probably use our scalp for this cup, and I've kind of got an idea in mind. Hopefully it'll work out. Trying to get all these pieces back together so I don't lose everything. Let's get this moved. I'm going to just keep all my pieces, parts. So, all right, so what we've got here is we've got this fancy, fancy cup. And I'm going to bring in some silver cardstock, and we're going to die cut a couple of these out. And I call this a highball glass. I don't know if that's what you guys call it, but that's what I think it is. It's one of those nice little short cups that, you just wrap your hand around real well. And anyway, I don't know if I'm right or not. I'm not up on all the technology, or the terminology, I should say. But we're going to do a couple of these, and we're going to get to making kind of a fun drink. So, P.S. I love the rocks glass. It's pretty. Yeah, it's got some cool. I don't know if I showed you. It's got some cool ice cubes too. Chow did an awesome card with it. So Chow, yeah, I haven't looked. I normally will see Chow's in Basecamp. I'll see a lot of those in there. I'm trying to find my Scout so we can use it. It's on the ground here. But anyway, I haven't looked in there, so I probably should have looked to get myself some ideas, or maybe even to just get it done right, but I haven't. I've been busy celebrating. We went to church, obviously, and then we had a big meal after church, and then opened presents, and yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Anyway, so we were busy, and then everybody fell asleep. I got the grandkids asleep. They crawled up on my lap and they went to sleep. And so then their parents took that opportunity to, yes, Amazing Blends. Yes. Yeah. You just joined. Welcome, FP Handmade. What are you doing with the tape once you die cut? Oh, that I was taking off some overfoiling. This is just some washi tape. And I had just a little bit of overfoiling kind of in the centers of the letters. And so I was doing that to just pick up any overfoiling so it would be nice and clean. So that's what I was doing with that. And now we're just moving on to our actual cup. Excuse me. And so I'm just going to pop this out. And it's a very detailed cup. So we'll just get it popped out and see what it looks like. So I just used this is some inexpensive silver cardstock that I had picked up. I think I mentioned this before. I'd gotten it for VBS, for a project at VBS. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm coughing. And I had some of it left, and so I thought I would just use it up. I probably should have ran it through twice because it's kind of got a weird backing on there and it's not wanting to release. Let's go ahead and do that again. Actually, let's grab, I've got some Spellbinders. Let's just grab some Spellbinders and use some good stuff on here. So we'll do this again, and sorry that we're having to do this again, but this is Spellbinders metallic silver cardstock, and we'll probably get a better result with it. So I'll just go ahead and do it again because that was not wanting to, it didn't die cut very well. So we'll do this again, and hopefully we can get through this. I was going to do two cups if we can get through it, and we'll see. Hopefully we'll have time to do that. We're already 20 minutes in, so anyway, I'm going to go back through one more time just to make sure I get it really well. And lay this aside. Yeah, that's going to be great. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the other one. I'm going to get busy here. So let's see, Pam, what was in Dallas's Advent today? I don't know what Advent calendar she is doing today. I think she's doing some kind of a hot toddy thing or something. Seems like I saw something like that. But I'm not exactly sure what it is. So anyway, T Forte. So Jay's saying T Forte. I don't know what that is, but anyway, so the element for the craft roulette was the colors were a tree color. And so I'm going to say, I've got a Japanese maple that's red in my front yard, or a cherry tree, because I'm going to use red on this. This drink is going to be red. And so that's going to be my tree color to meet the elements. So I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone, working with some new product that I need to work with and create a card with. And I'm going to submit it for my craft roulette card. Did you guys enjoy that craft roulette episode? It was hysterical. I fell asleep because I was exhausted. I had the kids and they didn't nap all day and they were just terrorizing the place. And so when they left, we got dinner and then I thought I'm gonna sit down and watch craft roulette, and I was watching the card gallery and I fell asleep. And then I woke up and I was like, who is this guest? Took me a minute. Yes, it was very humorous. It took me a minute of listening to know who it was, but it was quite hysterical. It was very fun. Anyway, so that was fun. But I woke up and I told my husband, I said I fell asleep. And he said, well, you were exhausted. He said, those kids wore you out today, because they really did. So anyway, but I have tomorrow off, and that'll be nice. My younger daughter, made me a nail appointment. So I'm going to go and get my nails done because they are a mess. So it'd be nice to do that. Oh, did you mean sire? Anyway, probably autocorrect on that. Yeah, that was super fun. It was a lot of fun. So anyway, I filmed, let's see, what is today? Today's the 22nd. I've already filmed the 23rd Advent calendar and the 24th, just because I knew that I was going to get crazy busy with Christmas. But it's kind of sad that, the Advent calendar is wrapping up. It's been a lot of fun, and I've had so many people viewing and stuff. I've got my trash can covered up, so I'm gonna have a mess here. Anyway, I've had a lot of people viewing those Advent calendars, so I'm kind of a little bit sad about being done with that. So yeah, I knew what you meant, Gloria. I could tell. I have trouble with autocorrect all the time, so I can completely relate. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create my red drink, and I've got some, this is specialty paper from Pink and Main. Oh, I had to use some Pink and Main stuff because you were supposed to use something that was on your floor, and I had taken a picture and posted it on Craft Roulette, and my Pink and Main bin was sitting on the floor. In fact, the whole day I'd been thinking about how incredibly messy my room had been, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I've got to get it cleaned up. And then that element popped up and I thought, oh, how perfect. I think I want to do this one. That I had all this junk laying on the floor, and then I could definitely meet that element. So that was really nice. You missed about 2 weeks, but trying to get your craft roulette card in. Yeah, that kind of stinks. For a long time, I had a perfect little streak going where I was submitting every week and getting them in and everything. And then I just got burnt out and I took, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks off. And so I broke my streak, but now I'm back at it. So yes, there are definitely more important things in life, Jay. That is for sure. So what I did here is this is the drink, the kind of the middle of the drink and the top of the drink is what we've got here. And then I also die cut out, did I lose it? Where did it go? I thought I did. Did you guys see that piece of red that was with that? I didn't know. That's interesting. I took this piece and die cut it out, but it has disappeared. I don't know where it is. We'll lay it on here again and do it again, but I'm not sure if it clinged to something or I'm just looking around. There may or may not be enough 12. You just submitted your 177th card. Linda, that is amazing. Yeah. I think I'm on like 86 or 85 or 2 or something in the 80s. I'm not sure what is where I'm at, but I can't believe I cut that out and I lost that piece. I'm like, did it fall on my lap or what? Anyway, we'll do it again. So we're going to get that. And I'm going to try this. Where is this? I've got stuff stacked up here. I've got some shimmery white that I was thinking of using for my, if I can find it. I tried to lay everything out here so it would be nearby. Oh, there it is. Okay. I thought I might try this shimmery iridescent white for my my ice cubes and see how that turns out. So we'll just give that a whirl and see what happens here. Cut it down and we'll lay them down on here. And we've got several other things we're going to die cut out too, but we'll just keep going here and see what we can get done. But I need to do a whole nother cup too. Kind of getting ahead of myself here. What? You probably have enough 12 by 12 paper to build a couple of small arcs. That's hilarious. Jay says, I assume you have a unicorn pulled airship. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Anyway, I don't have as much 12 by 12. When I started out, I was getting it all the time, and then I just moved away from it, and I've kind of been using it now. I've got a little bit, but not massive amounts. And there, I found the other piece. It must have been inside that die because the back of it is the same color, and I didn't see it. So now we have 2 of those. Anyway, and we've got our little ice cubes. Are these not cute or what? Look at these little ice cubes. And I did them in the shiny. So we've got that. I'm just going to have lots of bits and pieces on here, and hopefully you guys can bear with me, and we'll get to where we can make some stuff. We've got a lot of pieces here to die cut out. So I'm done with that. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to need some more of this. I need some more ice cubes. What do I do with my ice cubes? Lay them back down. Will that fit on there? I think so. We'll just tape it down so it doesn't move. And then I think I can get another round of my drink here. And where's that little circle die here? Because we're going to make 2 drinks. This is going to be a his and hers drink. I'm thinking this will be a Valentine's card for my husband because I'm thinking I'm going to use that sentiment that says, cheers to us on Valentine's Day. I think I'll use that one. So you like the ice cubes? Yeah. I did some of them in vellum, and I wasn't sure I liked that. I messed around with it a little bit ahead of time and wasn't sure I was going to like that. So anyway, so I've got I've got 6 ice cubes. I was thinking 3 per cup. I've got 2 glasses and 2 red drinks that we're going to use. I've got my sentiment. We have got let me drop that on the floor. Lay this aside. And then we have all of the little knick-knacky things that you can put with it. I I got an extra black laying out here. I'm gonna grab another black piece. I think I want to take and do this little, I did this red, and this is a little heart-shaped die that you would die cut out. And boy, I'm looking at my desk and it is a mess. That is navy blue. That is not black. So I'm just gonna get a black, and we're gonna do like another swizzle stick or straw or whatever. And this is gonna be the decorative one, and we'll lay it on top of the red. So I don't know what all we're gonna use here, but let's go ahead and we'll do some, cut this down, and we'll run some strawberries and some different things on here as well, so we can get some different things cut out of here. Let's do the heart and the strawberries. We could even do this love tag just to see what it looks like. And that way you guys can get it. Well, I need to put it on there the right way. And that way you guys can get a feel for this. Can you see that? I'm kind of getting off camera there. So I've got my little thing there. I'm going to bring in my washi tape, just kind of tape some stuff down and see what we can do so it doesn't move on me. And we'll get this die cut out. So I had gotten my 3-year-old grandson this fire truck transformer that he absolutely loved. And so that was a big hit. And then a lot of books, and then some shoes and stuff that my daughter really wanted them to have a lot of reading materials because they're really into books. And they're very young, but they're really very interested in it. And they're really kind of ahead, both of them, as far as their ability with words and everything. So I got them, whoops, that didn't work. I got them several books and different things, but the transformer fire truck, and it's, my husband kept saying, my husband was a firefighter for 30 years, and then my grandson's dad as well, and he's also a state trooper. But anyway, my husband kept saying, this thing will shoot water. I need to put water in it. Evidently the fire truck had a little hose that has a little reserve that you could put water in. We never did do that, but I'm sure we'll try it this week when they're at the house. But anyway, that was a big hit. And then the 2-year-old loves Mickey Mouse, and I got him this Mickey Mouse camper, and so he was real happy with that. But they, for the most part, liked what they had gotten. So we've got our, this is actually a heart, but it's a strawberry, and we have some pieces that'll go with it. Let's go ahead and start so that we will get something done, because it is 8:32. I'm going to keep moving, but we will get some things done. Let's go ahead and start assembling our cups. So at least we can get those done, and then we can add some other pieces to it. So I'm going to kind of get some of this stuff out of the way so I can feel like I can function here. And we'll start assembling our cup. Your grandson loves Transformers. Dawn, I had given him we got the Walmart catalog in the mail, and I showed it to him. And I said, look in here and see what you want. And he looked and he saw and he said he wanted that. And so that's what he got. He wanted that. And so this one, I'm not sure. I don't know if I feel like it needs to go this way, but I'm not completely sure. Is Chow still on here? You're the only one, the only crafter in your family. Your daughter was into it for a while, but gave up crafting. Your daughter got the youngest grandson. I sit and spend, oh my gosh. Their other grandmother got them a trampoline. And yeah, I think it goes this way. And they have been like an indoor trampoline, like a small one for like, because they're 2 and 3 years old. And they are absolutely loving it. You really want accurate dinosaur toys for work. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, so they really, they don't need a lot of toys and stuff because they have a lot. And so I'm just trying not to really get crazy. ECR says Jurassic Park toys have the best dinosaurs. So you have to check those out, Jay. But anywho, so we did that, and we watched some Christmas movies until everybody pretty much fell asleep. So I don't know if I'm going in the right direction with this. I don't have the packaging, but I think this is probably right. National Geographic's, Pam says. So then you'd lay this on here and it'd be the top of your cup. So I don't know if we need that second layer or not on there. I think it'll kind of, you lay it on here like this, and then you put your top part on there. So I got a little bit of glue on there. I'm going to wipe that off. Let's go ahead and get this laid down. Dilophosaurus. I've never heard of that. It's big. I've never heard of that. I had girls, so I had mostly girl toys when I was raising kids, but now I'm getting all these boy toys, so it's been interesting. Whoops. Okay, let's get this laid down on here. And this is going to be like a cranberry drink. And I'm going to say that I'm doing like a cherry tree or I've got a Japanese maple that's red. So it could be that too. So FP Handmade, I wanted to get the Better Press, but it doesn't work with the Empress or the Cuddlebuck. Your husband surprised you with a Better Press 6 and a Platform 6. Woohoo! Nice. Very nice. That is a great surprise. So good for you. So I'm going to just get this laid down on there. I'm just going to put some glue on the sides here and maybe a little toward the bottom there and hit a couple spots and get it laid down. And we'll do the other one and we'll go from there. So yeah, that sounds fun. I know I don't have an electric machine. I just have the Spellbinders 6 and I have the Scout, and that's what I've got and works fine for me. I need to get my ice cubes in here. I do not want to forget my ice cubes. So I'm going to lay my ice cubes down here and we'll just put our glass on top of it. So I don't know about you guys, but I like a lot of ice in my drink. I like to have it good and cold. So we'll get this laid down on here, press down, and try and rub some of that glue. That's metallic paper, so I think I can just rub it right off of there and not really have a mess. If I can get it to stick. That's the thing about metallic. It's kind of hard to get it to stick. So I may have to clamp my tweezers on here for a minute, which they're laying right in front of me and I'm looking for them. And then you can do a swizzle stick. They've got this one here and you can insert it in there and, kind of tuck it in. So I think I'll just tuck it in before everything gets completely dry and just get it tucked in under my glass, just kind of feed it through there. And I'm having trouble because I've got it pinched down. And we'll just get that swizzle stick, I think that's what it's called, down in there. And that's cute. Let's go ahead and build the other one because we're going to have 2 drinks. What a great die set. Are you, yeah, it's fun. I need to get it to glue down. So try and get that tucked in and glued down. Maybe some tape runner might work better with that. Hey, you know what? I've got this nice little new present here. I just need to lay that down on there and let it lay down and glue down. So how did I lay that one? Like that? Okay. This does have kind of a papery background on this metallic, so it should stick, but for some reason or another, it's not wanting to. I think because I use that Spellbinders silver, it is kind of hard to stick it. So I've got a lot of new Spellbinders product that I'm going to be bringing to my channel soon. So if you like Spellbinders, I'm going to get, as soon as, they give you dates. You're not supposed to publish before certain dates. So I've got several things that I'm just waiting on the date. This one I could have published a couple days ago, but I just didn't get around to it. So I thought tonight I would just bring it on, and it was perfect for the craft roulette parameters. So I thought I'll just go with it. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just laying that one down. So you've got the 3 pieces there. And I'm not really zoomed in, and I don't have my desk up as high as I normally do because I'm actually sitting in my comfortable chair instead of the stool. A lot of times I'll just sit on the stool. You love my magnet, but you don't have a glass mat. Yeah, I didn't have one for a long time, and I've moved that, and it's not lined up right. And my daughter I've actually had this for a year because my daughter actually bought it for me, I think last year for Christmas, either that or my birthday. I believe it was Christmas last year that she bought me that glass mat. So I've had it just a year now, and I like it. The only drawback with it is the light glare that you get. That's the only drawback. It cleans up nice. You can just do everything on it, but you do have the glare from the lights. So that's really the only thing I can complain about. And I don't know if it's the case if you would go with like the different colored ones. Like you can kind of get a green colored one, or they've got like that Northern Lights one that Kendra has. I don't know if those are better or not. Oh my goodness, Don, you pulled your guitar out of the closet. Awesome. Um, that little red guitar that you have there on the emoji, that looks like my guitar. I have got a beautiful red guitar like that. It is an Epiphone, and it's got a partial hollow, and so it's a really beautiful guitar. So, and that I use that emoji a lot because it reminds me of my guitar. Anyway, so I didn't play today. They had Christmas specials, and they were just doing a couple of pianos and then the singers. And so I didn't actually play today at church, but that was fine. I've actually had 2 weeks break because last week we had the Christmas program, but anyway, yours is acoustic. Okay, I have an acoustic. I've got a Fender acoustic, and it's really pretty as well. It's like a walnut finish, but I am partial to my electric guitar. Love it. Anyway, so here's our other one, and I think I've got it. And I didn't put my ice cubes in there. You guys got to remind me what I'm doing. I'm losing my mind. I'll tuck them in, and then we'll try to get it laid back down on there. Just going to kind of layer them in here at the bottom of my cup. So anyway, well, good. So have you been playing, or what are you doing? You getting new strings on it and getting it tuned up and ready to go, or you've been pounding away on it? And what do you like to play? I like me some good old rock and roll. Oh, I love to play Eagles and Chicago, and what else do I like to play? Oh, I play all kinds of things. Mostly old stuff. I like the old music. I like the 60s and 70s. Oh, Jay, you want to get out your ukulele? I've got a ukulele hanging up here too. I've also got, I don't know, let me flip my screen here real quick, and I'll kind of point something out. How do I want to get this one up there. Where are we at? Here we go. Let's do full screen on this one. Right there, that's a dulcimer. Right there is a dulcimer, where my finger is. And then over here, let me do this one. That pink one, that is a kid's Loog guitar, and that is a beginner guitar for a child. And they have nice little flashcards that teach them how to play. So that's not a pink ukulele. That is a Loog, L-O-O-G, and it's for kids, and it's for my grandkids. And then that one right there is a ukulele. And then that one is my acoustic Fender guitar, and it's built for a woman. It's a little bit smaller, and that's it. And you can't see my baby because it's in the case. It sits on a stand over on the floor over here, and it's in a case. You can't see it. So that's just a little peek into that. So we'll just go back to this. Anyway, so just sharing that. So yeah, I've got some guitars. I actually have another one that I sent over to my dad. He's got some guitars too. He's got a bass guitar, and he's got a Telecaster that is like a 1976, and it's a beaut. It's a one that people really, really like. And then he has an acoustic electric guitar. And then he has that other guitar that I wanted to put another bookshelf in here, and I had it hanging, and I thought I'm going to get it out of here so that I can put a bookshelf down, and I'll have him, because he had other hooks on his wall, and I thought I'll just take him over there and he could beat on it a little bit. And then he's also got a djembe over there, and a keyboard. What else does he have? lots of things. So they live next door, and he has a studio just like I do. And in fact, he told me that I need to get over there. We've been busy because we celebrated his 85th birthday, and then we've had some parties and card parties and stuff. I need to get over there so we can hammer on those guitars together. So that's what we need to do. But that would be fun. And my grandsons love it. They and my dad, it's so funny. He'll just let them play with all of it, and he'll strum, and my oldest grandson will beat on the djembe and just carry the rhythm just really well. And my dad would like change the rhythm, and he was changing the rhythm with him. So very fun. So this is kind of a different conversation that we're having besides crafting, but I'm trying to get this card assembled so you guys can see what we're doing. How we doing? Is 8:45. I think we might get partially there. But there is just a lot that you can use with this this set. So I've got these two here. Let's go ahead and let me kind of clean up this and see if we can get something made here that we can work with. This actually is, this die here will cut the white piece that I've used, and then the red will cut that, and you'll layer that up. So that's what I've done there. I did that ahead of time off screen. And then you have this other little swizzle stick, and then you have this, which could be a toothpick type thing that you would put your, oh, well, here, let's just do it. I've got one made up here. And you could just stick it through your strawberries, and, kind of put it on there like that. And then you would have, much like you would do your olives, you could do that with your strawberry and add it. So we can work with that. But let's get some form of a card somewhat put together so we can work with what we've got here and maybe have some kind of an end result. We'll see. Is this my panel that I cut for? No, that's not. Oh, it's in there. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. It was right in there. So I'm going to get this laid down in here. And I have cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4 so that I can have a little edge on there. And I'm going to bring in my Platinum 6, move my scout over. I've got just everything here. This is a hot mess. And I don't normally like to run a messy video, but that's what we got going on here. So there's the vellum I was looking for earlier. This ran through, and this will be gorgeous. The glass could make a really fancy tag. Ooh, yeah, it could. That could be fun. You could do if you had like a shower or a wedding present, or how about a bachelorette party or bachelor party present, you could do that and make a tag for a gift. So here is this. See how lovely that is? I love that. I think it's really pretty. And I was thinking that I think I have another piece of that foil. Do I, or did I blow it all up? I don't know. I thought I had one. Let's see. I have a card base somewhere, and I had some foil that I might have cut into it. Let's see. Well, here's a card base. Let's just do the black and white, and it'll be very striking. We'll have the white on there and the black, and I think it'll look really pretty. So let's get the bone folder and give it a good press. I think I used all that. Yeah, I did. Okay. So glue. Let's see what's going to. Housewarming party invitations too. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, would be really nice. And I'm bumping my mouse. So I'm getting all kinds of weird stuff on my screen. And I've got just the right temperature, I think, in here to mess up my glue press. I turned off the heat because it was running pretty heavy before I got started, and I thought it would be distracting, so I turned it off. So it's getting a little bit cooler in here too. So, and I closed the door to the house because my husband was kind of banging around in there, and I don't know what he was doing. So I went ahead and closed it. So it's getting a little bit cooler in here than what I normally have it. So we'll get that laid down on there. And so we've got our 2 glasses, and I think I I probably should have put my drink. Oh, well, we can move that. Let's do it like that. And that way we've got them going in opposite directions or whatever. And we can lay it down on there like that. I think that could be really pretty. And we could bring in, let's see, this is kind of fun. It's scored and you would wrap it around. I think we could wrap it around there. Let's do that before we get any further laid down on there. And we'll just wrap that around there and attach it to our little swizzle stick. And we'll have our little love on there. And I think that'll be fun. Put that one on the bottom and this one on the top. I like that black and red that I used that. So let's get this laid down. Let's see, we've got about 10 minutes. I think we're doing all right. I'm going to try and just get that to lay down since the metallic's probably not going to lay very well. And I don't really want a big mess. So let's lay that down on there. Let's give it a press. Hopefully we can get it to stick. We'll use that. And then while we're doing that, let's pop this one up a little bit. We'll put some foam tape on it and let it pop up. I'm trying to reach across here and grab it. Now you want this die set. Great. Well, I can tell you I have it linked in the description box below. And if you will shop by that link, it will definitely help me and my channel. Spellbinders sends you product based upon your ability to get people to click the links. So if you are interested, I would greatly appreciate it if you might click the link before you go to shop, because that does help me. And I know a lot of you have your own affiliate links or whatever, but and it does help. So if it, or you're, you know, if you have a favorite crafter, if you would do that, that would definitely help them. It certainly helps me, and it enables me to be able to bring new content daily. You guys know I'm crazy and I do a video every single day. And to do that, you've got to have some material. Thank you, Blossom. I appreciate that. You've got to have some material because nobody wants to watch the same thing all the time. At least I don't think they do. So anyhow, if you'll consider shopping with those links, that would certainly be helpful to me. Is this not gorgeous or what? Okay, now let me think. So I was supposed to have a holiday card, which is going to be a Valentine's card, and I have to have colors that are tree. I have the cherry tree. I had to have a drinking vessel. I have two, and then I needed to have something for the floor. And the Pink and Main paper was on the floor when the show was on, and I had that. Now I did earlier die cut out one of the strawberries that we could, you know, kind of add to it. We could actually probably maybe put it up here with our drink. You know how sometimes they'll tuck a lime or a lemon, or I don't know, maybe if you had a strawberry margarita or something, you would have a strawberry garnish, I guess. I don't know. But probably not with this drink here, but it's a card, so we'll just do that. And we'll get it laid down on here. And like I said, I had die cut some of this stuff out in advance. Now this strawberry has the leaf on it, but it also has the ability to put chocolate on a strawberry. So you could do that as well. And then that would be fun. So you could have a chocolate strawberry on there, but I'm just going to make and I need to tuck that in so that it looks like it's in my cup, I think. And we'll just do that. And then I was thinking that I like this Cheers to Us on Valentine's Day because I can have my Valentine card made already for my husband. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I'd be really ahead. So I think I'm going to do that, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to pop it up if I can figure out what I did with my foam tape. There it is. Okay. So, and these Tim Holtz scissors, I don't normally use with sticky stuff, but I can't find my sticky scissors, and I've got them good and sticky now, and I'm going to have to clean them. So you've bought products entirely based on well, I appreciate that. I'm sorry that I've led you to you know, kind of spend your money, but I think we all enjoy buying craft products, and so you know, if we're going to buy them, we might as well, you know, try to celebrate the crafters that we can and help them out. So that's nice. Anyway, so I'm going to just give this a good press and we're gonna get this laid down there. If you die cut that chocolate part in white, it would, yes, it would be like whipped cream. And I think they did show that. Oh, you've never regretted anything. That's hilarious. Now, I've bought a lot of things based on um, watching different people using different things, and you just get inspired and you just have to have it. So, um, yeah, I've done that for sure. Anyway, I think this is really pretty. I know I've said this before on my channel, but I love a black, white, and red scheme. I just love it. Red is my favorite color. However, I found out that I didn't have any red clothing to wear to church today for like Christmas. I didn't have anything red, and I couldn't believe it because I love red, but I didn't have anything. So anyway, so I think that has come out pretty good. I feel like it would be nice to put maybe some little sparklies on here or something. And I think I have some, oh, I got these. Did you guys get your free club member gift? I got these with my embossing folder this month. And I also got the bag that comes with the caboodles kit. Did I show you guys that? I can't remember if I did or not. Let's grab it real quick and just show you. I haven't used it yet, but this is the bag. Die cutting is my superpower. So, and it's really, it almost kind of looks like watercolored, but I'm sure it's ironed on of some sort, but it kind of has like a watercolory look to it, but super fun. So that was for the caboodles. That was the gift that was included for that. So that was fun. And then I love these black ones. I think they sent me these last year and I used them up and I loved them. I'm not going to use them on this card. I've got red, but I'm not sure if it's, is that the right red? Is that what I should use on there, do you think? I've got the red, but I also have, I kind of like these. These little, these are crystal mix. I think those, what do you think? Should I put the red ones on there or the crystal mix ones? So I'll hold that up there like that. And then this like this. And you guys tell me, what do you think? Should I put the red or the crystal mix ones on there? And these are, the mix is, there's like a holographic one too, or I don't know what you call it. It's got a sheen to it. Let's see what I think. I don't know, that red might be okay. No comments on that? Maybe I will do the red, just to add a little bit. Crystal mix. Okay, Blossom says the crystal mix. Okay, well, we're going to go with that then. I think it'll be fun, and it'll kind of tie into that silver. So what I've got here is a little Dollar Tree photo album, and I just have all my little enamel dots in here, and I put Boop It Up on there in honor of Kathy Zilsky, because she, boops everything up. Anywho, so let's just get some of these laid down on there, and then that'll pretty much finish off our card. And I think it was, just very fun card, very fun die set. And then if you get the Better Press sentiments to go with it, you've got all of those. So that's really fun. I just like these little ones. I'm drawn to all the little bitty, little tiny ones, but they're hard to work with because you can just send them flying all over the place in your craft room. So I think that's pretty. Uh-oh, there we go. See, they just go flying around. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And we'll get another one on there, and then that'll pretty much finish off our card. And then I suspect, Elizabeth, are you, I don't know if she's still here or not, if she's going right at 9. I'm not sure. Jana said she was going to go early, but I'm not exactly sure right when she's going to go. So that'll pretty much finish off our card. I think it looks super cute. I'm trying to get it. There we go. To where you can see it. Oops, I got a red enamel dot there. Get that out of there. That cup is just very, and it's very ornate. It's kind of a fancy cup. And then you've got this swizzle stick here that has the red little hearts. What else? I don't think, were there other things? Yeah, there's some other things we didn't even use. There's like a little, this is like a little dangly thing that you could hang down off of there that has little hearts on there. There's a couple other things. You guys just have to check it out. But it is a really fun die set. Of course, you've got your one here that you could put like a olive on if you had an olive or whatever, um, to do that. Super, super cute. You store yours in a 12 by 12 4-inch binder with 5 by 7 pocket protectors. That's awesome. Elizabeth is ready to go. Okay, well, I think we're pretty much done here. I finished off the card. I need to get it submitted because we're running out. Your dots, yeah, yeah, I understood. I understood that. So anyway, so I think this is pretty well done, and I've got my Valentine's card ready. My husband, he watches my videos, but he doesn't watch them. He runs them all the time, but he doesn't watch them. He just runs them so that they get ran. So I don't think he'll see his card in advance. And even if he does, he would probably forget about it by then. So anyway, I've got my craft roulette card, and I think this is a great die set. I appreciate you guys watching. It's always fun to talk to you and just kind of interact and listen to what you guys are talking about. So that card rocks. Awesome. Yeah, love on the rocks. So anyway, yeah, it is nice of him. He tries to keep me going. So anyways, good fan. I told my sister the other day, I was surprised he didn't think I'm crazy. Oh, you're gonna have a YouTube channel and you're gonna do this, and but he does support us. So anyway, no pun intended. That's hilarious. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go, and we should redirect over to Elizabeth's channel, and we can check out what she's doing. So have a great, hey, I'm not going to talk to you before Christmas, so have a great Christmas, great New Year's, and I'll see you guys soon. So take care. Bye-bye.